The Seattle Seahawks began the 2007 season with high hopes. They were masters of their division.
The Seahawks win the NFC West for the third consecutive year.
And just 2 years removed from a trip to the Super Bowl.
We're going to Detroit to play in the Super Bowl.
But the running game that had once powered its way through the NFL
Shaun Alexander's at the top of his game.
was faltering.
But if we can't get a half yard on fourth down, then you don't deserve to win a football game.
To secure their fourth straight division title, these battle-tested Seahawks would need a new way to win.
All we got is us. Come on, baby. Hawks on three. 1, 2, 3, Hawks.
In their winter of adversity, they discovered it would be through the air. It wasn't Vince Lombardi's brand of football, but it sure was exciting.
Ball is thrown downfield. It's caught. It's a touchdown, Seahawks.
Even though it rains a lot in Seattle, guaranteed to see fireworks.
Gets away from one man. Now he drives forward. He flips the ball up front to Burleson. Maybe anything can happen in Seahawks football.
One thing about this football team, no one can ever say we're not interested.
Gus Frerotte pulls out from under center and drops the ball on 4th and goal.
Too close for comfort, but we'll take it.
A high spiral kick, hit back there by 1, 2, 3. Now he breaks free. Here he comes. Makes a move on the kicker 40. And I'm going to catch him, beat Burleson. Holy smoke, he blew the doors off the place.
By season's end, they were once again
We're going to take this division again.
the best in the
It's
West.
kicked off. Coming up to the near side is Trufant, and he's going to go.
I think it's safe to say there might be a NFC West division title in our horizon.
Congratulations on a great, great win. You're division champs right now.
Red 18, 43 cents.
Even in training camp, it was clear to Mike Holmgren that Seattle's trademark running game was not what it used to be.
This is not going good here. I need a little more juice from you, okay? I need a little more juice.
In the season opener against the Buccaneers,
Come on, defense!
it was the defense that supplied the high voltage.
Graham drops it at the 10-yard line. Jennings picks it up.
Seattle's upgraded D held Tampa to just 2 field goals en route to a 22-6 victory.
The ball's up in the air to Moore down the sideline. It's a touchdown, Seahawks.
Hey, that's the way to start this season. Every game we come together even closer and closer and closer. And if we can play the whole season with that type of unselfish attitude, where you don't care who gets the credit, we're going to have a great year.
The next week in the Arizona desert, the Hawks had another victory in their grasp,
Some guy to screw up, the ball's on the ground.
but it proved to be a mirage.
What in the world happened?
You got to hang on to the football the last few minutes of the ball game.
The Seahawks have always played their best ball games at home, and they were tested in a Week 3 showdown with the Bengals.
This is our place. We don't lose at home. We don't do nothing but win here.
Looks, throws to the end zone. He's got a man out there. Touchdown, Seahawks.
With 5-time All-Pro Walter Jones protecting his blind side, Matt Hasselbeck, like WKRP's Dr. Johnny Fever, was living on the air against Cincinnati.
Matthews going to go for it all. He's got the Branch. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Great protection, great protection, great protection. I'm going to give you your money's worth before I leave today. I'm going to give you your money's worth.
The Bengals made the mistake of antagonizing Seattle's 12th man.
Somebody moved, and I think it's going to go against the Bengals.
Number 71.
With their fans at full throat, the Seahawks came from behind and delivered a crowd-pleasing finish.
Throw on the top. He's got Burleson. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a pass by Hasselbeck, like a laser.
A great pass down that left sideline between the two defenders.
Throughout 2007, the 12th man once again made Quest Field a house of horrors, spooking opponents into 18 false starts.
False start, I think, is going to go against the Redskins.
Our players really look forward to playing here because they know they're going to get that extra shot of adrenaline from the emotion that's in this building.
Time to go, baby, 12 man.
No one comes into our home and wins. No one comes in here and wins.
In week 4, Holmgren took the Hawks into his hometown of San Francisco and routed the 49ers.
Win all three. 1, 2, 3.
The Seahawks defense knocked Alex Smith out of the game and racked up 6 sacks.
Drops back, has some time, looks to the end zone, throws it over, defensive back, touchdown Seahawks! Has all kinds of time, looks to the middle of the field, now he's got his man, it's Marcus Pollard, touchdown Seahawks!
The Hawks were off to a 3-1 start, but winning another division title would not be easy. After streaking to a 3-1 start, the red-hot Seahawks arrived in Steeltown hoping to avenge Super Bowl 40, but withered under the hot Pittsburgh sun.
Coach Holmgren can do nothing but just watch on the sidelines as his offense has gotten him nothing and his defense is just worn out.
The Seahawks lost the game and Max Strong.
Max Strong, injured, not going to suit up ever again.
I've given every ounce inside of me to football.
For 15 years, Strong was as much a part of the Seahawks as the logo on their helmet.
The Strong on the pitch. He's got room. Touchdown Seahawks.
Number 38's thundering blocks paved the way for Chris Warren.
Warren gets a block. He may go. Touchdown Seahawks.
Ricky Waters.
Smash mouth, loud mouth, Ricky Waters scores.
And Sean Alexander to enjoy 1,000-yard seasons.
This guy is the best running back in all of football.
And the Seahawks said goodbye on Sunday Night Football against the Saints.
And now to raise the 12-man flag, Max Strong.
Playing for Strong was easy. Winning without him was not.
Low snap through his legs. It's bouncing on the 15. The Saints are going to recover. The ball still bouncing. They pick it up. Touchdown, New Orleans Saints.
All day. Win all three. 1, 2, 3. Hit it.
Bulger in trouble. He's sacked down by the goal line. Darryl Tapp gets there.
Against the Rams, Darryl Tapp sacked Mark Bulger 4 times. But the Hawks barely averaged 3 yards per carry. It took 2 touchdowns from the tight end.
Holy smoke, we're throwing to Will Heller.
And some Nate Burleson theatrics to secure a victory.
Burleson out across the 20, 25, 30. Makes a man miss. 40, 45, 50. 45. He's still moving. They're not going to get him.
What an electrifying play by Nate Burleson.
The 33-6 romp could not camouflage one troubling fact. Seattle's running game needed a jump start.
Let's go. All day. Let's go. Bring the hat from the get-go.
Against the Browns, the Seahawks watched a 15-point lead disappear and lost because they could not convert on 4th and inches.
The Browns say he didn't get it.
I don't think he got it.
It comes up 2 inches short.
Sometimes you don't deserve to win a football game if you can't make a half yard.
Seattle was now 4-4, 500, an average team. It was then that Mike Holmgren made a bold decision. For almost 2 decades as an NFL play caller, even with Joe Montana and Brett Favre, he had preached a balanced attack. Now, Holmgren abandoned the run and let Matt Hasselbeck do what he does best. Throw the football.
Play fake, steps up in the pocket, has some time, dumps it over the middle. His man Hackett has it inside the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The play fake, Matt's going to look right, throws, he's got Heller, touchdown Seahawks. Play fake, Hasselbeck throws to the end zone, got a man, touchdown Seahawks. And they now lead the 49ers 24-0.
And Matt Hasselbeck just keeps throwing the football.
For the rest of the season, Hasselbeck threw early and threw often.
Drops back, looks to the end zone. He's going to let it fly. Got a man wide open over Manu.
He threw when the Hawks were ahead.
What a great throw by Matt Hasselbeck. Threw that ball with great touch on it.
And when they were behind.
He's going to go to the end zone. He lays it up to the near side, and the ball is tipped and caught.
He threw to Nate Burleson.
Nice pass, nice play call, great execution.
He threw to Deion Branch.
He fires. Does he have Branch for 6? He does.
and he threw to Bobby Ingram most of all.
Another great catch by Bobby Ingram.
He's just had so many of those catches this season.
Never before have the Seahawks slung it so often.
Matthews going to go for it all. Got a man deep. Touchdown, Seahawks!
He's throwing it like way before he breaks. That's a sign of a good quarterback. I know it.
But Seattle was winning, and winning is the only statistic that counts.
Play fake, Matt's going to throw. Has some time, looks downfield to the middle. Touchdown, Seahawks! Matt's got to scramble. The ball is slapped away. It gets into the end zone. It's a shovel pass. Touchdown, Seahawks!
The Hawks rocked the defending NFC champion Bears, and their ground game finally got going.
Morris gets it to the left side. Gets inside. Touchdown, Seahawks!
This is a great team victory. I've told you this before. The beauty of this football team is you're unselfish. And when the team wins, there's good stuff for everybody.
The Seahawks were now 6-4, and in the midst of one of the longest winning streaks in franchise history.
1, 2, 3.
Seattle's fallen behind 9-0 here with 8:30 to play in the first quarter. Seahawks have to wake up a little bit.
In Week 12 in St. Louis, kick returner Josh Wilson provided the perfect wake-up call for the slumbering Seahawks.
Wilson gets it, takes it. There he goes, 30, 35, 40, 45. He breaks the tackle, he's down the sidelines. Cuts back against the grain, the 30, the 20, looks for some blocking. Keep going, he's running out of gas, the 10, the 5, Josh Wilson, what a run back. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Facing an uphill battle in the second half, it was the downhill running of Mo Morris that kept Seattle in the game.
There you go, Mo. There you go, Mo. Go, Mo. Yes. Yes.
Fullback Leonard Weaver put the Seahawks over the top late in the fourth quarter.
Straight ahead is Leonard Weaver, he's barreling inside. Touchdown, Seahawks.
But it would take a fourth down stop to save Seattle's third straight win.
Feel the ball's fumbled at the goal line. Farad gets it, he goes down. Holy smoke! Gus Farad pulls out from under center and drops the ball. The Seahawks tackle him on 4th and goal. And maybe anything can happen in Seahawks football.
Too close for comfort, we'll take it.
In 2007, GM Tim Rusko cast his net into free agency waters to revamp the defense and found a big catch.
Time to hunt, baby. Hunting season's open. It's time to hunt. We're going. We're going.
Patrick Kearney became the Seattle sackmaster, bagging the quarterback an NFC best 14.5 times.
Patrick Kearney has been a one-man wrecking crew on that defensive line today.
Hey, let's knock somebody out and have some fun.
Free agent safeties Deion Grant, number 24, and Brian Russell, number 25, brought physical toughness and an aggressive approach to the secondary. The biggest beneficiary of their arrival was cornerback Marcus Trufant. In 2007, number 23 finished with a career-best 7 interceptions and was named to his first Pro Bowl.
Just a nice break by Marcus Trufant on that out route. He just kind of read it all the way.
Linebacker Lofa Tatupu is the Seahawks' enforcer in the middle. But in Philadelphia, he was everywhere he had to be.
Feely looks downfield. He throws. It's intercepted by Lofa Tatupu. First play of the game in midfield. Lofa Tatupu puts the Seahawks in perfect scoring position. Feely's going to throw. Drops back. Looks inside. It's picked off again. It's Tupu. He's across midfield. Inside the 40. He's still on the run. He's got some blockers. Down to the 20. The 15 jumps over a man. Knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Lofa Tatupu is making a career out of picking off passes from the Philadelphia Eagles.
For the third time in as many weeks, the Seahawks leaned on Mo Morris.
Morris gets the ball going left. He gets outside. 40, 35, 30. Makes the man miss. He's going to go all the way. They're not going to get him. Mo Morris, a 45-yard touchdown gallop.
I got a third pick in it.
Oh, do you? Yeah, okay.
With Seattle clinging to a 4-point lead, a Tatupu trifecta put minds and hearts at ease.
It's intercepted. Tatupu with his third pick of the day.
I suppose no one cares about me and my heart and my age. Holy smokes.
A week later, the Hawks returned home in search of their 5th straight win and their 4th consecutive Western Division title.
I got a feeling the Seahawks got the message that this game is important, that you can clinch with a win here today.
We're going to take this division again. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hawks.
Matthews going to throw. Looks right. Lets it fly over the top. Has his man. Touchdown. 4-man rush for Arizona. Matt sidesteps 1 man. Throws to the end zone. And it's going to be caught. It is a touchdown Seahawks. What a catch by Bobby Ingram in the corner of the end zone. Seahawks fans love what they're seeing today.
Matt Hasselbeck was nearly flawless.
To the end zone. He fires. Touchdown Seahawks.
Completing 4 touchdown passes to 4 different receivers.
Hold on. Let me get this right. You got one. You got one. I think I got one.
Late in the 4th quarter, Marcus Trufant put the best in the West stamp of approval on the Seahawks division title.
Coming up the near side is Trufant, and he's got some running room. He's across midfield. He could go. 1 man to beat. The 30, the 20. He's going to go. Touchdown Seahawks. The Seahawks are pouring it on here at Westfield.
I think it's safe to say there might be an NFC West Division title in our horizon.
Congratulations on a great win. You're division champs right now.
Game ball here. This is for Mike, for Coach. You are the winningest coach in Seahawks history.
After winning their 4th straight NFC West crown, the Seahawks turned their attention to the playoffs and tuned up with a rout of the Ravens.
The ball pops out. It's picked up by the Seahawks. Leroy Hill. He's still going. Touchdown Seahawks. The ball is thrown to Burles. Touchdown Seahawks.
Great audible by Matt Hasselbeck.
On the screen if you can't be quicker because they're bringing it back and the Mike Rush is right over.
Matt's going to dump off a little screen. He's got it to Alexander, who's inside the 5. Touchdown Seahawks.
The Seahawks were on fire. But on Wild Card Weekend, they were matched up with the NFC's hottest team.
Playoff action, the 2nd season. The Seahawks and the Washington Redskins.
Hey, where would you rather be than right here?
For Big Bad Leonard Weaver, there was an easy answer. The end zone.
Weaver's going to go straight upfield, across the 15, makes a man miss, the 10, down to the 5, touchdown Seahawks! The fullback can block, and baby can he run! Hey, thank you, man, great job!
The Hawks bludgeoned the Redskins, racing to a 13-0 lead. But Washington responded with 14 unanswered points. And Seattle seemed headed for certain defeat.
He's got a man, it's Moss downfielder, makes the catch. Touchdown Washington. Oh my word, no communication by the Seahawks as the ball hangs in the air, bounces on the ground, right to a Washington Redskin.
I don't think it can be advanced.
Man, the air had just come out of Quest Field.
The Seahawks were in trouble. Then, their 12th man came to the rescue.
There's the snap. There's the kick. It is no good. The Seahawks dodge a huge bullet.
Let's go home.
Seattle trailing by a point, 14-13. And now let's see what Matt Hasselbeck can do. 4-man rush. Pump fake. Hasselbeck down the middle. Touchdown. Right down the middle to DJ Hackett. And now the Seahawks will go for 2. That's going to throw. Inside the throw to Pollard. He's got it.
Hasselbeck had brought the Hawks back. And Seattle's secondary finished the job.
It's overthrown. It's intercepted by Trufant. Trufant's got it at the 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield, down the sidelines. He is going to go.
And it couldn't have happened at a bigger time in this ballgame.
Collins looks downfield, throws to the middle. It's picked off. Jordan Babineau with the interception. He gets up. Here he goes. He makes Seahawks, cherry on top of the cake. 57 yards returned for another touchdown. Wow, what a turnaround.
This is playoff football at its finest.
Most of the people around the country didn't think we were going to win this football game. We get to keep playing, man.
Seattle's season ended 7 days later. The Seahawks were thoroughbreds, and snowy Lambeau Field a track for Clydesdales.
This Seahawks team made a great run, but it's going to end here in the snow tonight. There will be lots of things to talk about this offseason, starting with Coach Holmgren, who's going to be here, who's not.
Let's play for each other. Do it for each other. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Bam!
A week and a half later, Mike Holmgren decided to return for one last hurrah. Before he came to Seattle, the Seahawks had won just one division title.
An AFC Western Division title is a real thing, not just a dream.
Since then, he's won 5.
You are the division champions, and you should be proud of that.
The Seahawks come back with 6 Pro Bowlers.
Lofa Tatupu puts the Seahawks in perfect scoring position. He is hammered and knocked down. Julian Peterson.
Marcus Trufano's been playing big-time football all year long.
Patrick Kearney takes him to the ground. Walter Jones.
Great blocking over on that left side. Great audible by Matt Hasselbeck.
And they keep adding talent, like guard Mike Wall and running back Julius Jones.
Here's Julius up the middle. Julius Jones, a hop, a step, and a touchdown.
In 2007, the Seattle Seahawks won the West for the 4th straight season.
He flips the ball up front to Burleson. Down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown Seahawks.
In 2008, the Hawks have their eyes on a far bigger prize.
Matthews going to throw. Lets it fly over the top. Has his man. Touchdown Seahawks. The Seahawks fans love what they're seeing today.
This has been a presentation of the NFL Network.